Hello everyone. Today I'd like to share with you a flip through of a journal that I made for a very special friend. This journal is 5.5 inches wide, 9 inches tall, and the spine is 2 inches with 6 signatures. I used some sari silk for the closure, and all I did was run a strip of it through the stitches in the back of the binding. And on the front cover, there's a pocket with a little journaling card in, and it says Inspired Writings. And this paper collection that I used is called Writing Plus Letters from Victoria's Secret, or Victoria Designs, sorry. Oh my. I did some fabric on the cover and put one of my stamps on here, handmade by me, and then my YouTube channel. And so let's open it up. I didn't do anything on the inside cover. I thought maybe she'd like to do something with that. And these pages are so pretty. I love Victoria Designs paper collections. I have some ephemera in here. This is a thing from the Power Company from 1960, a bill. Can you imagine having a bill for $3.94? Wow. And here's a piece of ephemera that's from a ledger. Some of my coffee stained paper with some stamping on it. And this is a lined paper. It says notes on the top. And some rose colored lined paper with a spiral edge. And here's a withholding tax statement from 56, or I should say a W-2. And this is a piece of ephemera from a college. It has this classes that the person was taking. This was in 1956. And here's a vintage dictionary page, and I just added some lace to the edge. This is a 1941 test, and the person got 100 on it. It's a pocket with a couple of journaling cards, and this is the other half of that test questions. I just added a flower there, and this is a window envelope, part of a window envelope that I made 2 pockets with. This is the one. Oops. And then this is the other one. And of course on the back she'll be able to journal on the back of those. And there's the other piece of that vintage dictionary paper. This is some penmanship paper. And here's the classes she took: American Fiction, Voice and Diction, and Teaching. Teaching of Business. She ended up being a school teacher, actually. And then here's the W-2. And the other side of that, and some more stamping. Pocket with another journaling card. And the other half of that ledger. Public Service Company, electricity. It's the first signature, and I put tabs on each one of the signatures. Let's see. You can see them. Whoops. Let's see here. There you can see how they slant down. And then here's another one of those electric bills. This is from 61, $2.90. Oh my goodness. Ours is closer to 200. And then here's a vintage check, 1945. And here's a letter. It doesn't give a date, but the handwriting is beautiful. Another piece of that gorgeous paper. Dictionary paper. This is a bowling card for a tournament. And the middle of this signature, there's a pocket with, I backed these, a lot of the journaling cards with coffee stained paper and made the edges raggedy. Okay, let's see if we can get that in there. Okay. Because I'm trying to stick it in the back. And then this is a page from an 1890 diary. And then here's a pocket that I made from book pages. I made a collage on the front. And then there's journaling cards in each pocket. And there's the other half of that bowling scorecard. And dictionary paper. And the other half of the letter and the check. And some more of that of the ledger, 1930, and another. Oh, that's the other half of the electric bill, and that's the end of the second signature. And we have another electric bill. This one is 409, so that went up. And then some more ledger paper. And another W-2 from 1955. Another letter. Pocket with a couple of journaling cards inside. And here's another letter. This is 1961. Actually, it's not a letter. It's minutes from a lodge meeting from 1961. And inside, that's the center of the signature. And there's a couple of journaling cards. And then another pocket I made with book pages and a collage. And I don't have my tweezers, but I think you can see inside the little envelope there is a little piece of paper that can be pulled out and journaled on. And then a couple of journaling cards. And I added a flower on the flap. Dictionary paper. Manuscript paper. And the other half of that letter and the W-2. And that's the end of that signature. And then we have another one. And this one has this has the cost of a funeral. And that was in what year was that? It might say on the other side of it. This is a check for $50, and it was an 84. This is some kind of a bill in 1984. There's a pocket with journaling cards. And this is a certificate of tour membership from 1956. And a couple of pockets. This is a keyboard. Another journaling card. And this one is 1956 from this tour. What did it say it was? Tour membership. Thomas Cook and Son. And then this is like a little belly band here with these two journaling cards in. And then there's an envelope. This is part of the, I got kind of twisted here. This is part of the journaling or paper collection. And then inside the pocket, well, first of all, on it I have "And So the Adventure Begins." And this is a jury summons from 1986. And I made a pocket out of this, put some journaling cards in it. And then this is the cover of an autograph book. I don't know if any of you remember those old autograph books they used to have. And she can journal on the back of that. And so this goes back in the envelope. I think I'll put this in first. There we go. Slide this in. And then here's the other half of that bill, whatever that was. And that check. And no, it doesn't give the date, but the funeral was $3,500. So that's a whole lot less than it is today. Another signature. And this is some kind of an admission ticket for something. And part of a ledger. And this is a Western Union telegram. And this is a certificate of birth. And let's see when the person was born. Well, somebody was born in 1921. And then this is a receipt for the sale of a car, 1962 Valiant, $2,259. And here's a couple of journaling cards in the pockets. Ended up to be $2,279. Yeah, $2,279.05. Wow. And here's another pocket I made with book pages, and I put a collage on the front. And then there's 3 journaling cards in that. The other half of that birth certificate. And the other half of the Western Union telegram. I did some sewing on the edges and left the strings. And here's another one of those things from college, lists the courses. And here's a pocket I made, and I printed this and stuck it in there. Oh, there we go. The back is plain for journaling on. And then here's another Western Union telegram. Doesn't say what the date is. Here's a Denver Boulder Bus Company schedules for bus service. And there it lists Denver run numbers to wherever, whatever streets. And this is a health record card. And here is a belly band with a journaling card tucked in. And then this is the center of the signature with those dictionary pages, and so I just added some flowers. And here's his immunization record: tetanus, smallpox, and diabetes negative, it says. So they tested him for that, I guess. And that was in 60, 61, and 62. And then here's the other part of that bus schedule. And the Western Union telegram. And then on the back of this notes page, I did a collage of all different printings, letters, and this is Denver, or German, from a German book, and most of these are just pieces of letters that the writing is pretty. And I made pockets. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets on that page. And then I added this die cut of books and more coffee stained paper. And the other half of those, there she had American literature, informal speaking, teaching, and Victorian poetry. And so that is the end, and I included this chipboard piece as a harder substance for writing on. And I Shirley enjoyed making this. I hope she enjoys it. And I thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.